Welcome to Naked Heart Revolution, a micro podcast for couples ready to deepen intimacy, spark sensual connection, and rediscover playful confidence in themselves and their love relationship. Hosted by Jenny Bingham.
Okay, first off, this is not my partner. Second is, my name's Jeremy Hernandez, and
My name is Mick Brown, and I met my partner 6 years ago. We married 3 months ago. Yes.
I have been married for 10 years. We met ballroom dancing, and that's how we grown together throughout the years.
So what was the thing that attracted you to your wife?
The fact that she could dance was a big one, and I think that was her requirement on her checklist for guys, is that they can dance. And the difference between her and every other girl was I've only heard God speak to me like 2 to 4 times ever, like where it's not like an audible, but it's like heavy presence. And when she came into the door, it's like, you're going to marry her. And what's crazy was she had a boyfriend at the time. So she breaks up with him like 3 months later, and then like I wait like a respectable 1 month, and then and then I started making my move. You know, so that.
Too funny. So in me, it was a little different. It was a social media connection. I'm a marketer. At the time, I was a digital marketer, so my bot was set to go out randomly to people who were over 50 and into sports and stuff, but sometimes it messes up. So my bot at the time went onto her profile, and it was a picture of her grandkids, and it did a check mark. So she wasn't looking for anyone. She was 3 years prior, she was widowed. So she looked at my profile, she thought, So anytime that someone likes me back or comments, my bot automatically gets in touch with them again. So we had a connection, but it was millions of miles away. I thought nothing's going to happen from this. She lived on Guam, an island called Guam. And then we stayed in touch. I thought, it's not going to happen. I'm not into long distance relationships. But she ended up coming to the US, and we ended up getting together, and the rest is history. Yes.
It was his bot. That's a smooth story.
Now, you both mentioned a type of connection.
Yeah.
So what is the way that you find you connect better or well, or the way that you connect for the best these days?
So connection for me and my wife has been one open dialogue is one, and then it's not being afraid to have tough conversations, and then we kind of also set the boundaries. 2, we have the 5 levels of where you're at in your life. So you're either fitness, spiritual, business, family, and sex. And I want you to rate one of those subjects a 5. So this one's a 5. So if y'all need more intimacy and sex, that's a 5. That needs to be on your top priority. And finances is a 1. Why? Because if finances is a 5, guess what? You're having lots of sex anyway. But if finances is the issue, and that's rated as, hey, 5 is like, we need to put 100% attention on this. If 5 is finances, you're not going to have a lot of sex. So because you got to figure out where you're putting your attention as a couple is going to be during that season. And it's not season is like a quarter of a year, and you just got to kind of gauge each other every year.
Yeah.
And for the connection for you two?
With me, the connection was really her heart. I mean, although she lost someone near and dear to her, she became a grief counselor, a grief coach, an advanced grief coach. So I heard her speak one time, and I'm like, wow, it was her heart. She's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but the fact that there's a lot of beautiful people out there, but the fact that her heart was just incredible. She wasn't motivated by money or this and that, and I think that spoke to me in volumes. I've been around the block. I'm not a young guy, and that connection, the heart connection there with where she was in her head and her heart, that was it for me. Yeah.